Jealous of everything I don't believe. I am a miserable prick. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I will never be, hating what I see in me. I'm petty, I'm small, I tear down everything I wanted all. I'm bitter, I'm loud, but I disappear inside every crowd.
Working on new music, if you can't tell. Working on new music, trying to stay cool. It's kind of fucking hot, and I'm looking like a fool. You want me to read you the lyrics? I am a miserable prick. I feel it in my chest when I click through other people's lives like a thief, jealous of everything I don't believe. I am a miserable prick. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I never be, hating what I see in me. Yeah.
That isn't mine. Feels like a reason I decline. I am a miserable prick, cutting myself with every comparison.
Trying to write the most honest song I could write, and then when I think about it, I'm like, well, I'm actually just a miserable prick. Petty, small. I tear down everything. I want it all. Scream as loud as you can. We're going to be screaming from the rooftops. I understand that. Eventually, maybe the world will get chaotic and it might get exciting again, like our ancestors had it. But at the same time, it'll probably be garbage in, garbage out, you know.
They move forward, I stay.
I'm working on new music right now. I'm working on basically the most honest song I've ever written. I was just thinking about how much of I want it to be honest, super fucking honest. I basically wanted to write a song where when I hear it, I'm like, holy shit, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly who I am. That's exactly how I feel. But then again, I have to be honest, and I'm quite a miserable prick. So that's why it's I'll start it from the beginning. I guess basically we'll let the live stream people. If you're part of the live stream on the I Did Not Die channel, you'll get access to music way before anybody else, or new music, I should say. So let's see. We'll start it from the beginning. We've been working on some shit, right here. Miserable prick. We made some slow, dark wave noise rock. I wrote all the lyrics. I've been working on this fucking song for a while. Just really quick shit too. It was very when I get inspired, I just get inspired, and then I just write. And I'm like, okay, and then eventually I'll go back through and I'll make sure it's got a chorus and things of that nature. But let's hear it.
Still, and I call it fate.
You need to go back to the beginning. I'll put you dead center so then the audio is not too fucked. It'll be fucked, but maybe not too fucked. We'll see.
I'm a miserable prick. I feel it in my chest when I click through other people's lives like a thief. Jealous of everything I don't believe.
We're listening to new music. If you like music, check out my channel. I make every different genre, mainly dark, mainly deep, introspective, honest lyrics, brooding. I guess what I've been noticing is that the more I write, the more adjectives I notice that it's all just adjectives. I was just like, oh, cool, I love music. Thank you, Miley. And if you're actually a weirdo, then you'll fit right in.
Miserable prick. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I will never be, hating what I see in me. I'm petty, I'm small, I tear down everything I wanted all. I'm bitter, I'm loud, but I disappear inside every crowd.
Pretty much. Thank you for your laughing disco.
I'm a miserable prick, keeping score of every little trick. Every win that isn't mine feels like a reason I decline. I am a miserable prick, cutting myself with every comparison stick. They move forward, I stay still, and I call it fate, but it's just will. I don't like what I've become, but I feed it like it's something fun. I don't change, I just complain, then wonder why I stay the same.
Miley is a weirdo. And if you don't know what NIN stands for, then check into 9 Inch Nails. They basically had the best set at Coachella and showed exactly who the motherfuck they are. Where it's just like, at Coachella, I didn't watch every single band, and I'm sure it's cool and all, but when 9 Inch Nails did their fucking performance, it was like, oh, that's why they're 9 Inch Nails. Oh, that's right. Oh my God. I love Trent Reznor. Trent Reznor has always been, I like the Strokes. Yes, they used their platform wisely. That's what you should use your platform for. But the Strokes are a perfect example of what you should use your platform for. Back to the music, Mr. Hall, and these fucking stink bugs that keep stinking themselves around like goddamn shit.
I'm small, I built these walls and blame the fall. I'm bitter, I'm blind to the damage growing in my mind. I'm a miserable prick.
Very much.
I say it like it's some kind of fix, but it's just truth I won't escape. The face I wear that I can't reshape. I am a miserable prick, and I know every excuse is a trick. I see it clear when no one's around. I'm the reason I'm always down. I'm jealous, I'm weak, I hate the words I'm scared to speak. I'm envious, I'm tired, burning out on what I've desired. I am a miserable prick, and I built this life brick by brick. No one else to take the blame. I just keep calling out my own name.
enjoy writing the truth. Thank you there, Miley. Banger. Now I just need to come up with a thumbnail. Fucking stink bugs, man. These fucking stink bugs. Look at them. What the fuck you doing, bro? The fuck you doing on my Lenovo? Okay? The fuck you doing? Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You just get walking. No, don't get on my vape pen. What the fuck you doing on my vape pen, bro? What the fuck you doing? Oh, now it's on my fucking vape pen. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what you fucking deserve, bro. You fall off that vape pen. That's right. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's right. Oh, now you're gonna crawl up the fucking screen? Son of a bitch. Mother. Look at that motherfucker. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, we've been working on music constantly. We can't stop. We can't stop. Addicted. Basically, I got to that point where I was like, well, I could execute myself, or I could actually, like, continue on with life and maybe do something with it. I don't want to do much with it, but, you know, we try. Did I get a message or something? Why? Okay, yeah, sweet. When it comes to writing songs, I usually get the song title in my brain, and then obviously with Miserable Prick, the one that'll be coming out soon, it's like, I just like honesty. Same with the comedy. If it's true, if it's the truth, it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck if you can actually make fun of the truth, because the truth is actually funny. Or what's funny is the truth, if you want to flip it around. So it's like, usually when people are being super honest, I'm laughing my fucking ass off. Because it's unusual. I guess that's what makes it so funny. That's what makes it so rare. Of like, oh, you're being honest and truthful? Holy shit. That's kind of like, we don't do that anymore. This is 2026. What are you talking about, truth? What are you going to take personal accountability? Wait, whoa, what do you mean, personal accountability? You're going to actually, like, be accountable for your actions? What? I think my beard is turning gray. Oh, fuck. What's that you say? My beard is turning gray? And I might as well be gay? And I'll eat some fucking hay down by the bay, make things out of clay. What do you say? We just may? Find Happy Gilmore? Yeah, it'll be good. Oh, man. And then I'm also working on one called The Rawest Reality, where it's just like, how could you really get in tune with reality unless you've actually kind of dissolved your ego? And if you've never done psychedelics and dissolved your ego or had an ego death, then you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you have, then it might be up your alley, because that's kind of why my channel is called I Did Not Die, because it's still part of the procedure of being conscious while you die. So then, if you've done psychedelics and you've gotten to a heroic dose, like Terrence McKenna suggests, 5 grams of dried mushrooms or more, you're guaranteed to break on through to the other side. That's all Jim Morrison was talking about. Once you do break on through to the other side, because you've actually done enough, because you're not taking pissant amounts, then you will actually get to the point of understanding that, oh, it's all one. Okay, well, how do I prove that? Like, once you experience it's all one, what the fuck do you do with that information? Are you still going to be a stockbroker? Are you still going to be like a magician? Like, what are you going to do once you know it's all one and you actually know it? And then you know it's infinite? I guess those are the two things that you really, that I've taken away from my psychedelic voyages, is that it's all one, true oneness is something I've experienced, but I can't prove, so I don't really talk about it much. And then it's infinite. It goes on for fucking infinity. Elmer, once you started talking about what you want to talk about, everyone left. Oh, okay, so I should just play some music. Okay. We're hearing this for the first time together.
The words I never said. I hate the way I waste my days. I hate my 100 different ways to run away, to numb the pain, to make excuses once again. This is the rawest reality. Nobody did this shit but me. I built the cage I cannot leave. Now I live with what I see.
I like writing. Keeps me busy. I can't really complain.
The worst thing here is fucking me. Lie to others, lie to myself. Put all my problems on a shelf. Pretend I'm fine, pretend I'm strong, while everything keeps going wrong. I know the truth, I know the score. I've heard these speeches all before. This is the rawest reality. Nobody did this shit but me. I built the cage I cannot leave. Now I live with what I see. This is the rawest reality. The worst thing here is fucking me. I envy people all the time. I criticize to ease my mind. I judge the things I wish I had, then wonder why I feel so bad. I want respect, I want success, but I won't clean up my own mess. This is the rawest reality. Nobody did this shit but me. I built the cage I cannot leave. Now
Add a question and answer sticker. Your favorite music video of all time. What is your favorite music video of all time? Fuck you, YouTube.
I live with what I see.
I'm basically letting people hear new music before it fucking comes out. That's what I'm doing. That's what my live stream's about. So you can either ask me questions, you can make your comments, questions, concerns. You can basically say something. If you don't want to say anything, then just listen to the music. If you don't want to do that, then just keep scrolling yourself into oblivion. You know what I mean? What's up there, viewer? How's it going? What are you up to on a nice 12:17, whatever the fuck time it is, night? We're still creating. We're still creating and creating and creating some more. Yes, the fan is going in the background. Yes. What's up there, scrolling some more, doing everything you can. You look like John Malkovich. I'm John Malkovich. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you. I've been getting Sean Strickland a lot. People have been saying Sean Strickland a lot, so John Malkovich is, changing it up a bit. So thank you for that. That's a good one. I'm John Malkovich. He's like, I sound nothing like that. It's like, you sound exactly like that. I'm John Malkovich. Oh my fucking god. What was I watching last night? Oh, Space Force. I was watching Space Force with John Malkovich. Steve Carell, John Malkovich. Oh my god. That's the first time I've tried Space Force. It was actually quite funny. It was quite funny. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I can't really complain. And then it's just such a satire parody of just how ridiculous Trump is and shit like that. So it made it even better. I've heard of Space Force, but I never actually watched it until the other night. And then I was like, oh, okay. This is what they're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing shit. Working on music. Waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. You know what I mean? I seen that there's an actual, like a real life Minecraft video going around. And let's see. Yeah, I think this is it. What's it got? Why is it taking forever? This is that new, like, real life Minecraft. We love the Minecraft. We have to get back to the mines. Of course, we want to get back to the mines. That's where we were born. We were born in the mines. We seek to dig. It's a busted. The fuck? We're watching that Minecraft video. It's like the real life Minecraft. Oh, dude. The fuck? I'm just gonna squeeze this really hard. Oh, turned it into one thing. Cool, bro. Maybe if I go over, I don't know, I'll put it in my pocket. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket. Oh, wait. Whoa. Fucking treasure chest, bro. I'm gonna pull out this book. I'm gonna pull this book in my back pocket. It's gonna, like, give me some fucking instructions. Yeah, bro. These instructions are great. Just gonna keep punching trees. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? watching the real life version of Minecraft. That one video that just came out. If you haven't seen it, you should. This is the best thing I've seen in a long time. Dude, this is amazing. What the fuck? That's right, dude. You need some food. Better kill that pig. Oh, boy. This guy just escaped from prison. He just escaped from prison. He doesn't know what he's going to do. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do we got here? Oh. You got a creeper on you, bro. You gotta get the creeper out of the way. That creeper don't stand a chance, bro. That creeper don't stand a chance, bro. Okay, so basically we need to come up with a fucking thumbnail.
Through other people's lives like a thief, jealous of everything I don't believe. I am a miserable prick. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I will never be, hating what I see in me. I'm petty, I'm small, I tear down everything I wanted all. I'm bitter, I'm loud, but I disappear inside every crowd. I'm a miserable prick, keeping score of every little trick, every win that that isn't mine feels like a reason I decline. I am a miserable prick, cutting myself with every comparison stick. They move forward, I stay still, and I call it fate, but it's just will. I don't like what I've become, but I feed it like it's something fun. I don't change, I just complain then wonder why I stay the same. I'm petty, I'm small. I built these walls and blame the fall. I'm bitter, I'm blind to the damage growing in my mind. I'm a miserable prick, and I say it like it's some kind of fix, but it's just truth I won't escape. A face I wear that I can't reshape. I am a miserable prick, and I know every excuse is a trick. I see it clear when no one's around. I'm the reason I'm always down. Working on music, anything you hear in the video will be music that we made. Jealous. Working on a song called Miserable Prick. Trying to come up with a fucking thumbnail right now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section below. Burning out on what I desire. It's like coming up with fucking thumbnails with a hard goddamn fire. What was coming up with this? Give me something better than that. We can do better than that. Yeah, you get a live glimpse into the boring bullshit behind the scenes. It's all boring bullshit. That's why when, like, YouTube or anybody's like, oh, you want to show some behind the scenes footage? You should do this and you should do that. And it's like, no, I don't think I should, because actually, I don't think anyone gives a fuck. It's all boring bullshit. Behind the scenes is very boring, tedious bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck about it. So, you can ask the AI, like, how to make my channel grow, how to do this, and it's like, oh, show behind the scenes, and it's like, yeah, but behind the scenes are boring as fuck. Boring as fuck, trust me. That's why you get the finished final result instead of just the boring bullshit. We don't want to see really how the movie was made. We just want to see the fucking movie. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I will never be, hating what I see in me. I'm petty, I'm small, I tear down everything I want at all. I'm bitter, I'm loud, but I disappear inside every crowd. I'm a miserable prick, keeping score of every little trick. Every win that isn't mine feels like a reason I decline. I am a miserable prick, cutting myself with every comparison stick. They move forward, I stay still, and I call it fate, but it's just will. I don't like what I've become, but I feed it like it's something fun. I don't change, I just complain, then wonder why I stay the same. I'm petty, I'm small, I built these walls and blame the fall. I'm bitter, I'm blind to the damage growing in my mind. And I say it like it's some kind of fix, but it's just truth I won't escape. A face I wear that I can't reshape. I am a miserable prick, and I know every excuse is a trick. I see it clear when no one's around. I'm the reason I'm always down. I'm jealous, I'm weak, I hate the words I'm scared to speak. I'm envious, I'm tired, burning out on what I've desired. I am a miserable prick, and I built this life brick by brick. No one else to take the blame. I just keep calling out my own name.
Scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. How's it going there, viewer? What are you doing? Are you looking for something that's gonna like change your fucking life? I'm looking for something that's gonna answer all the fucking questions to all my gonna give me the fucking answers, right? Sorry, I'm not gonna find it here. Probably won't find it, but you know, if you want to try, you can. It's your life. It's your time. Go for it. Oh my god, we have 3 viewers. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're working on new music, and we're working on getting the video out right now. Other than that, not a whole lot. I could see a little bit. What is it, June 5th, 12:38 a.m.? Oh, okay, 2026. Oh, shit. Isn't it 2030 by now? It will be soon enough. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The camera, so I can see where the fucking video needs to be. And we switch over like this. I can type. Miserable prick. That's the new song. Miserable prick. Yeah. What are you up to tonight? What is it, Thursday night? You got one more fucking day and then weekend time? Oh yeah, it is. Well, technically Friday, so yeah. Technically Friday, oh boy. Oh jeepers, mister. It's Friday. What are we gonna do with our lives? Oh my god. Gonna do nothing. You're gonna love it too. You're gonna love it. We're gonna do nothing. And you're gonna love it. You're gonna love how much nothing is going on this weekend. Nothing's going on. Not shit. Unless you live in the local area, and then yeah, everything's going on, and it's a shit show. Do you like music? Check out my channel. If you like music, introspective, dark, honest, brooding, brutal, direct, lyrics and shit like that, then yeah, check out my channel. If you don't, you like that poppy, fluffy, gnarly, nasty shit that's kind of just like so saturated with filler prosthetic bullshit that, you know, I don't know. It's hard to listen to music nowadays. I don't really listen to new music. I try to. I guess I only listen to music that's recommended to me by a close friend. Or something I discover on my own where I'm like, oh, like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, they're like one of my all-time favorites. I watched a lot of their live performances on YouTube, and holy shit. King Gizzard. Yes. Definitely hats off to King Gizzard. Probably one of the cooler, newer bands that I've heard of. Other than that, I don't really get out a whole lot. I don't really see a lot of new music, new live music. COVID kind of fucking dampened that, and then other than that, it's been, I don't know. I've just been focused on creating myself, creating my own shit, and understanding AI better. That's really been it. What are we doing here? 12:41 a.m. on a Friday. Technically Thursday, but technically Friday. Jeepers, mister. I don't know. Oh, what do we got here? I gotta switch that. Go to that. Then we, you know, go to the YouTube studio. We gotta fucking, okay, that one. Blah, blah, blah. That's blah, blah, blah. And then we click here, and then it's a lot of clicking, and then it's like, you know, it's all blah, blah, blah. You don't need that. It's a whole process. And then you gotta monetize it. And then you go over here and you click next. And then you go through this bullshit. And then you hit none of the above. Then you hit submit your rating. And then you hit next. Fuck that shit. And bam. Boom. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. You know? It's, I don't know, it's just about consistency. All you gotta do is be consistent. That's really all it is. Be consistent. Upload as much as you possibly fucking can. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? All the algorithm is just like recommending what your shit is to whoever. All we are doing is feeding the algorithm. That's what we're doing. We're feeding the algorithm. Okay? We're feeding the fucking algorithm. Son of a bitch. Oh, really? You fuck. What are you doing, Mr. Stinkbug? Do you want me to kill you? 'Cause I could. You get the fuck off of my laptop right now. That'd be great. Son of a bitch. You want me to fucking flick you? Motherfucking fucker. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Stinkbug, but, yeah. What are you doing with your life? Are you doing anything there? Are we doing anything? We're just scrolling. Fuck. It's no better than putting your dick in your hand. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. What the fuck, man? I'm so sick of stink bugs. If you don't have stink bugs where you live, stink bugs, Jesus. They look like dinosaur bugs. They're like bugs that look like dinosaurs. I'll show you when one comes around next time. They're a fucking pain. How long have we been live? Oh, less than an hour? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Fuck. I don't think so. My vote is no. It's my vote. Sorry. My vote is, no. Can't do it. I know, it's sadness. It's sad sometimes. Sometimes it gets real sad, you know. You just can't, you can't splank it or splonk it like you used to. You know, like you get to a certain age and you're just like trying to splank it or splock it. Or maybe it's a wicked wacket in your pocket. But either way, you don't know what to do. And she doesn't either. Then you look at each other with that confusion and that awkwardness, and you're just like, wait, were you gonna do what we said? And she's like, what? No, but I thought you were gonna do what we said. And she's like, no, that's weird. I thought it was weird too, but I thought we were gonna do it. Take Christine for 3 weeks, it'll solve the problem. Yeah, exactly. Just do that for 3 weeks. Call me in 3 weeks. You'll be fine. It'll be okay. Don't hesitate. Just take it now, and for 3 weeks afterwards. Oh, boys and girls, what are we doing? Yeah, I know, this is kind of like the end-all be-all. It's the void, you know? We're just basically scrolling and screaming and all this other shit and posting into the void. When the internet gets fucking deleted one day, or disabled, whatever you want to call it, what was all this for? I was trying to entertain my fellow man. Were you? I was trying to make money. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Other than that, I don't get it. And I don't think there's really anything to get. There's nothing to get. The food goes in this hole, and it usually comes out this hole over here. And the beverage goes in this hole, and then it comes out this hole. And then if there's a problem of it coming out, then it's from here to here that you have a problem, and you should probably examine that. But other than that, life's pretty goddamn simple. Go to sleep when you're tired. Wake up when you wake up. I don't know. Put your dick inside of a body and go, and then make more of yourself. And then you keep that self alive until it can keep itself alive, and then you die, and then everything's fine. That's pretty much the basic gist of it. That's what life is about. That's all life, all forms of life is basically make more of yourself, keep it alive until it can keep itself alive, and then you can die. Other than that, everything's kind of like a fictitious statement of just like, well, actually, I think it should be like this. That's great. That's an opinion. How you think it should be is an opinion. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of people that like to share their opinions because they like to think of how it should be compared to just accept how it is be. How is it be? How is it be? It is being yeah. Hi, hi, hi. You can hear my fan in the background. I'm sorry about that, but it's a little warm up here. So, yeah. Welcome to the end all be all with Elmer Hall. There's no question we can't answer, and there's no person we can't confuse. We can confuse you. It's very simple. Guess who your favorite pain in the butt? Kelly. How are you doing, Kelly? And how did you know you're my favorite pain in the ass? I don't like any humans. So my compliment to a human would be, I hate you the least. Instead of I love you the most, it would be, I hate you the least. Oh my God, really? Yes, really, I hate you the least. Oh my God, it means so much to me. A human social butterfly who's very antisocial. Lucky guess. Yeah, exactly. I drank a little bit, so I'm kind of loosened up. And other than that, I don't know, I should go to bed soon. It's only 1 a.m. You know. I'm sweating like a fucking pig, though. That's the nicest thing you ever said to me. Oh, fuck. I love nature way more than I love humans in a way. And I love humans, don't get me wrong, but nature is so much better. It doesn't want as much. It doesn't need as much. Humans are just so fucking needy and wanty and could you just not? That'd be great. If you just not. Excuse me? Excuse me? No, excuse me. Fuck, man. I'm to the point of awareness where I'm sick of having a fucking body. I like the consciousness part. I like being conscious and all, but it'd be cool to just be like a floating entity, like a consciousness. But I guess you need some kind of form so then people can recognize you and then converse with you. But again, I guess that's how I feel. Like, I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over having a body. Well, wait, you wake up, you gotta feed it. You gotta beverage it. You gotta clean it. You gotta clothe it. Fuck. Okay. Like, Robin Williams' little brother. That's a good one. Thank you. Yeah, just over having a body. Not very, not feeling it too well. It's a nuisance. It's a fucking burden. Oh, I gotta take my body with me. Oh, I gotta cart it along. Oh, I gotta take enough clothes to fucking clothe it for the vacation or whatever the fuck I'm doing. Oh, I gotta feed it, water it. Okay. Fuck. When does this end? Well, it never ends, Mr. Hall. Oh. What do you mean it's infinite? Yeah, it's infinite. It goes on forever. Once you're done with this one, you'll get into a new one. What? So does it like ever stop? No. That's not part of the programming. It never stops. Just like these motherfucking stink bugs never stop. Oh. I think that's more daunting than thinking that it ends into just darkness and blackness. They're like, wait a second, do you think when you die it just is like nothingness? Or do you think when you die it just is a fucking infinite loop of you come back as something else? No matter what it is, it's just like, that's more daunting than thinking it ends, I think. I've been on psychedelic drugs and I've thought of that thought at this at the moment of being on psychedelics, where I was like, wait a second. I think it's more overwhelming to think that it never ends than to think that it actually does end. Because ending would be like a relief. You know, it stops eventually. Eventually the water is done spewing out of the fucking faucet. It eventually stops, right? No. What? It never ends. Tom Segura's cousin. I just finished Bad Thoughts Season 2. I love it. I love Tom Segura. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, he's one of my favorites, so thank you. That's actually a compliment. I'll take it. I've got the beard and the, recently shaved head, but, it grows out. Holy fuck, dude. So far, I've got the Sean Strickland, Tom Segura, Robin Williams. That's fun. Those are all compliments. Sean Strickland's basically just telling everyone to fuck off straight to their face. That's pretty fun. Robin Williams was one of the best, so that's a compliment no matter what. And then, who else? Yeah, Tom Segura. Holy shit. Oh my fucking Jeebus. Baby Jeebus. Yeah, it's been a good one. Holy fuck, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. What do we got here? St. Benedict 150. What's up, brother? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all it makes me think of every time anyone says brother. Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. Yeah, brother. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. Okay, brother. Yeah, that's what I call my brother. I don't actually call him by his name. I just call him brother. People are like, I'm like, you don't call your brother brother? You call him by his name? The fuck is not, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? The darkness of the abyss is behind you. Well, yeah, this is the end-all be-all with Elmer Hall. Welcome. There's nothing we can't answer. There's nothing we can't solve. There's really not. You know what I mean? Like, if you actually think about it, if you do use that instrument of fleshy matter material in your skull called the brain, and you do use it, you don't just let other fucking people use you. If you do use that thing that you have, it's way different. Do you remember the guy who went into Starbucks and they asked for his name to write on the cup and he said Mark with a C? When his coffee arrived, it said Clark. No, that's fun though. That is pretty fun. Whatever happened to Amelia Earhart? Or Earnhardt? Earhart. Saint Benedict. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what we got going on here. Saint Benedict. So I should wear them. It's like that. It's like Malcolm X meets Jeffrey Dahmer. And they're the size of television screens from the 80s. You know what I mean? That looks like a television screen from like 1980 something. Is that how it goes? Look at that. Blind as a fucking bat. Wah, wah, wah. We don't care what happened 100 fucking years ago. We really don't. We do, but we don't at the same time. It's, help from Pakistan, much lava. Well, thank you there, Pakistan. Tom Green was saying that he was going to go sow some soccer balls in Pakistan with his dad one time, and then I think his dad actually woke up in Pakistan with him. Mr. Walter White. Ooh, there's a good one. Yeah. Making that blue. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum, or whatever the fuck they say. Buongiorno. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? And then you say, très bien, merci à vous. And I say, très bien. That's wait a second. What are we searching for? Pakistan loves ball foot. We build dirt field and our child play. Nice. My child will play in the dirt. Yes. Well, got me dirt, and dirt don't hurt. So, even if you're making like dirt cookies, and you gotta eat the cookies made of dirt. Yeah. When I was in Pakistan, I had to eat cookies made out of dirt. We're making cookies out of dirt, and we're gonna feed them to the children of the Ukraine. Yeah, my eldest son stepped on a landmine too, and he blew half of his sister's body off of him because they were Siamese twins. So now they're actually separated because of the landmine. So it kind of worked out in our favor because we wanted to get them separated from birth, but we just could never afford it until they stepped on the landmine, and then he basically blew his sister off of his body. So that worked out pretty good, actually. We saved a lot on medical insurance and all that other bullshit. We just cauterized it with like a really hot poker. You know what I mean? Then one time I met Donald Trump, but that was only after he got done sucking my mother's cock. And my grandma, I don't know, she knew somebody. Yes, absolutely. We're all going to need money for medical bills once Jennifer Granholm and Donald Trump and everybody start praying to Muhammad. Yeah, that's how it's going to go exactly, Sagadish. We're going to pray for your adopted fetus, and we're going to pray that the fetus maybe doesn't step on a landmine. I know the reports are in that a lot of fetuses have been stepping on landmines, and there's a lot of fetuses in the news right now that have been stepping on landmines. So if Muhammad is your name, whatever made up God you believe in, you should probably keep believing in it because it seems to keep you content. But other than that, it's all made up superstitious rot, and it's not scientific whatsoever. But in the meantime, if you want something scientific, you could look at the amount of fire retardant that they put in Mountain Dew. It's brominated vegetable oil. It's a flame retardant that they put in Mountain Dew. It's great. If it's going to retard a flame, what is it going to do to you? So if there's flame retardant chemicals in this Mountain Dew, if it can retard a flame, what can it do to me? I don't know. But I guess that's what we're going to do. Yeah, but the difference is I would have got away with it. You would have never caught me. There's no slip-ups. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Why would you let yourself get caught in that kind of way if you're... I mean, I guess you wanted to get caught. That would be more or less where it just got really boring, and then Jeffrey Epstein's like, might as well let you catch me. Yes, the Live Wire is actually one of my favorite orange sodas of all time. Out of all the orange sodas, yeah, Live Wire is one of my favorites. 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, jeepers, mister. Smuggerson. That's a good one. Yeah, I know what's on your computer's files, Unc. Yeah, I know what's on your computer files, Uncle. What do we come into? I get brownie pointsy. You can have some cookie points, brownie points, Rice Krispie points, sour gummy worm points. You can have all the points you want, because this is all made up. We're making it up as we go. As we'll make it up and make some good shit up, and that's about it. It's all made up by humans. Everything that you have experienced as something positive in a way, or negative, it's all been made up by humans. So you should empower yourself or embolden yourself to make shit up too. It doesn't always have to be made up in the negative, fictitious way, but it's all made up. It's all made up. All your beliefs are make-beliefs. Somebody had to conjure it up with the human mind. It didn't come out of a fucking monkey's mouth or a gorilla's mouth or a fucking fox or a bear or a deer's mouth. It didn't come out of the fucking mouth of an elk. Everything you think you enjoy came out of a human mouth. A human brain had some kind of something to do with it. So it's still like, I'm not trusting anyone that smokes chemicals. Yeah, thanks, Smuggerson. I agree. Don't trust anyone. I don't really give a shit if they smoke chemicals or not. To each their own. Your body, your choice. You know. You want to smoke heroin through your asshole? Go for it. You want to smoke meth through your anus? Try it. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen to you. I don't care. I couldn't give a fuck less. There's not less of a fuck I could give. I'm sorry. I mean, you got a name like Smuggerson. Obviously, you should know the definition of what smug means, so maybe be a little bit more smug and mean what the fuck you mean. You know what I mean? Unless that's too intellectually conceptualized for you to understand or comprehend, because maybe you don't understand big boy words or big girl words. Girls can understand big words too, as long as they're not emotionally retarded, which most of them are. But again, most people are emotionally retarded, so sorry. The IQ versus the EQ. Are they emotionally intelligent, or are they fucking emotionally retarded? Emotionally reactive. Reacting to all this shit. Reacting to the whole whatever. It's too bad. It's really too bad. That's why I focus on myself. I might seem sociopathic in a way, but I focus on myself because I'm only focusing on what I can control. And I know I can't control anybody outside of me, and I can't control anything outside of me to a certain degree. So I really only focus on what I can control, which isn't much. So then if I really think in the logical, rational terms of, oh, well, think about what you can control. Well, it ain't much. Well, yeah, then you ain't got much to think about. Pretty fucking simple. Oh. I want a shirt that says, don't think too hard, you'll hurt yourself. Yeah, exactly. I think way too hard. That's why I've had to practice what I preach in the way of like, oh, if you can just let it go. Just let it go. Feel the emotion, feel the reaction, but don't spew it out your dumb fucking empty head. And if you give it enough time, it goes away. And then you forget what the fuck it was even about. And then you're on to the next thing. On to the next thing. That's my best advice for myself. Like, don't pay attention to all the bullshit. It's the noise versus the signal. That's some good advice I recently received watching one of these podcasts. It was a guy that was talking about Steve Jobs and how everything that he was receiving, it was seen as either noise and static and bullshit or an actual signal direct connection. So if you can figure out the ratio of like, oh, how much of the shit that I'm hearing is static bullshit and how much is actually a direct signal, direct connection where I can actually be productive with that information. Most of my life has always been static. He said, she said, small-minded, small podunk, retarded, Down syndrome. The real meaning of Down syndrome when you're down with just being a podunk fucking piece of white trash. Which I am. Just because I was born in a trailer doesn't mean I have to live and die in a trailer. But that's how it goes, really. I really want one that says live, laugh, lobotomy. Be fun to wear out in public, especially with a medical diagram of it. Yeah, exactly. That would be a great one. That would be a really good one. That's like right on brand. That's right. That's like right on the I Did Not Die brand of like live, laugh, lobotomy. I did not die, and I wish I did. They couldn't quite give me a self-assisted suicide, so they lobotomized me. And all I got was this stupid shirt. That'd be another one. I was lobotomized, and all I got was this stupid shirt. I let the doctors lobotomize me, and all I got was this dumb shirt. Oh. Hey, dude, where'd you get that shirt? I can't remember. Dude, we took him to get a lobotomy the other day, and they gave him a free shirt. Yeah. I was lobotomized, and all I got was this dumbass t-shirt. It's our way of saying thank you. It's a way of saying you're welcome. Oh, thank you. That's great. And you're welcome. I've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I know how that story ends. I know you can't be too eccentric unless you're on a stage doing open mic comedy. If you want to do that, if it's labeled under comedy, then yeah, you're fine. But once you start acting like that in public without being on a comedian stage or a comic stage, then yeah, you're seen as like, the boy's got a few screws loose, you know. I noticed he's kind of different. And then they say words like that, different. I don't even think that's accurate, because different wouldn't be accurate. Different would just be like, yeah, I'm not kind of used to that. Oh, you're not kind of used to that? Yeah, kind of different. Oh, but we're all the same in a certain kind of way, so it's almost more of like this person exposes themselves more compared to not. Excuse me? Excuse me? The cuckoo's nest would be great. Or the cuckoo's nest. The haunted house I used to work at was inspired by One Flew Over the Yellow. So was it basically an insane asylum, and once you got to the giant Native American man, then you got to get lobotomized? I love that movie. Nurse Ratched. Nurse Ratched. I want my cigarettes. I want my cigarettes. Should have saw the football players run like babies though there. Through there. That just brings up images of Beetlejuice with the dead football players. They're looking for their coach, like, coach, what's going on there, coach? It's like, you're all dead, you all died in a fucking bus accident. What the fuck? How's it going there, viewer? And other viewer? Oh, and yeah, it was an asylum thing. I couldn't scare his way out of a paper bag. Yeah, it's not meant for everybody. I had a friend named Justin. He used to work at the one in Pontiac, Michigan. There was a very famous one in Pontiac, and he'd work at that one. He was pretty eccentric. He was quite a fucking character, so I can only imagine what he did to scare the shit out of people. He was already like an insidious, kind of devious character. You could just feel it. It was his energy that he like gave off. Very dark. Just misunderstood, not very accepted. For the most part. Oh boy. That brings up some, yeah. Sadly, that's when my best friend worked till he was killed in a car crash. He had a seizure by mobile. That'd be, that'd be really difficult. I guess my initial reaction is like, if he knew he had seizures, that's something that could have been prevented. But then again, the practicality of it, and then if he didn't really quite know how severe they could get, etc., etc. That's just my gut instinct of like, god damn it. There's certain shit that can be prevented. Certain shit cannot be prevented. What the fuck? Oh yeah, he had a seizure the other day while he was driving. And then he killed himself. Oh. Oh. Okay. He died? Yeah, he had a seizure. Really? What's that? He seized up behind the wheel and all of a sudden he fucking died. Oh. Did he know he had seizures? Well, he kinda knew, but he didn't know how bad they could get. Oh. Did anyone in his life want to, like, make sure he didn't have to drive? No, he wanted to have his independence, Oh. Okay. It sucks, man. It just sucks. I have a zombie shirt with him on it, and he got me into the haunt industry as a teen. That's awesome. I was able to put his ashes out at that place as a memorial, so I had closure, but I still miss him from time to time. He was a cool dude. Yes, absolutely. I had some friends I wasn't the closest with, but I wouldn't say we weren't close. And I didn't know the guy as well as I knew the girl, my friend Marcy. And she was like from Corona, where I graduated, and then this other kid from Chesaning. And they fucking died in a drunk driving accident. And it was just like, what? What do you mean? Oh yeah, Marcy's dead. And it's like, I already knew though. Like when they told me she was dead, I already knew why she died, even without even hearing it. I was just, my gut instinct just like, oh, probably drunk driving. It sucks when you know people so well that when you hear that they're dead, you already know why they died, or how they died, I should say. It's not about why, but it's like you already know how they died. And it's like, oh, fuck. I heard about my one friend Randy. I already knew it was because his liver shut down. Every time I saw him, it was alcohol, alcohol, alcohol. Same thing with my friend Louie. When I heard he died, I knew it was some kind of heroin or meth. I've had quite a few people die in the last few years that are like my age. My friend Mitch, my friend Louie, my friend Randy. Mitch, Louie, Randy. My friend Nathan that I went to kindergarten with. And it's like these guys are all under 40. Yeah, to hear that people have moved on, as they like to say. I understand it's all one, but that doesn't make it any easier. You can understand you're one with and connected with, and my grandma passed on like fucking a couple of years ago, not even, almost a couple of years ago. And it's like, I don't think of death in the way of like, oh, you're going up to heaven. I think of it as like, here, you're transforming. You're going to be a transformer now. You're going to transform your energy into something else. And it's infinite, and it goes on forever. You might not remember anything because it's still just, Mr. Hall. Yes. You should probably go to bed. No, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm up to 125 rubles. What do we got here? I used to handle it real hard, but as I got older, there's so many that I got easier to. Well, yes, it's a reality. So the sooner you accept that part of reality, I think the better off you are. Any kind of acceptance of reality. There's a lot of people who deny reality in so many different ways that is their hang up, and that is their problem. That's their fucking problem. So if you can be somebody who actually accepts reality and accepts the truth, because there is a fucking truth, it makes it easier. It makes it easier to accept in a certain kind of way, and you can still have strong emotions about anything, no matter what. Having strong emotions is not bad. Having no emotions is not bad, because everybody processes everything differently. So if I'm not emotional about it right now, it might be because I'm so reserved that I have to wait. I just try to remember the good memories, like, oh my god, oh, yeah, oh Jesus. Oh, I'm disgusted by people fucking, I hate bodily fucking shit like that. because my stepdad farts so goddamn much, and it's just like, could you, like, kind of, like, just, why do you gotta do that? Oh, because I'm, yes. I think I'm gonna have one more cigarette here, Kelby. And then I'm probably out of here. Or at least I should be. Yeah, I've enjoyed myself so far. Yeah, the glasses are actually more than anything.
Just when I click through other people's lives like a thief, jealous of everything I don't believe. I am a miserable prick. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I will never be, hating what I see in me. I'm petty, I'm small, I tear down everything I wanted all. I'm bitter, I'm loud, but I disappear inside every crowd. I'm a miserable prick, keeping score of every little trick. Every win that isn't mine feels like a reason I decline. I am a miserable prick, cutting myself with every comparison stick. They move forward, I stay still, and I call it fate, but it's just will. I don't like what I've become, but I feed it like it's something fun. I don't change, I just complain, then wonder why I stay the same. I'm petty, I'm small, I built these walls and blame the fall. I'm bitter, I'm blind to the damage growing in my mind. I'm a miserable prick, and I say it like it's some kind of fix, but it's just truth I won't escape. A face I wear that I can't reshape. I am a miserable prick, and I know every excuse is a trick. I see it clear when no one's around. I'm the reason I'm always down. I'm jealous, I'm weak, I hate the words I'm scared to speak. I'm envious, I'm tired, burning out on what I desire. the blame. I just keep calling out my own name.
Trying to get the wascally wabbit, you know. Always. Elmer's glue. Elmer Fudd. You know.
I am a miserable prick. I feel it in my chest when I click through other people's lives like a thief, jealous of everything I don't believe. I am a miserable prick. I smile, but it always feels sick. Watching what I will never be, hating what I see in me. I'm petty, I'm small, I tear down everything I want and all. I'm bitter, I'm loud, but I disappear inside every crowd. I am a miserable prick, keeping score of every little trick. Every win that isn't mine feels like a reason I decline. I am a miserable prick, cutting myself with every comparison stick. They move forward, I stay still, and I call it fate, but it's just will. I don't like what I've become, but I feed it like it's something fun. I don't change, I just complain, then wonder why I stay the same. I'm petty, I'm small, I built these walls and blame the fall. I'm bitter, I'm blind to the damage growing in my mind. I am a miserable prick, and I say it like it's some kind of fix, but it's just truth I won't escape. A face I wear that I can't reshape. I am a miserable prick, and I know every excuse is a trick. I see it clear when no one's around. I'm the reason I'm always down. I'm jealous and I'm weak. I hate the words I'm scared to speak. I'm envious, I'm tired, burning out on what I've desired. I am a miserable prick, and I built this life brick by brick. No one else to take the blame. I just keep calling out my own name.
Yeah, sad but true. I'm a prick and so are you. But it's okay, 'cause every day that expression looks like me earlier when my head declared nuclear war on me. Yes, pretty much, 'cause that's what the brains do nowadays. They're like, hey, you know what? Fuck this. Holy shit, I went for an hour and a half. Okay, okay, I think that's enough. Evanescence dropped a new album tonight. It dropped at midnight. I never bought any of their albums. I listened to Amy Lee on the radio. I love her voice. She got kind of fat. I'm not sure she's into it as much as she used to be. I'll probably listen to it. I'll scan through it, but for the most part, that's my natural reaction to hearing that news. It's just like, meh, eh, eh, we'll try. We'll try to care. We will. I love her voice, and I have to agree, she aged kind of badly. She just looks like she didn't really give a fuck, that's all. She kind of looks like she let herself not give a fuck, and that's okay, you know. It just, she hasn't kept me excited about anything. So I guess that's the feeling. Shinedown dropped their 8th album like a week ago. Oh. That's another band that makes me kind of like go, my dad will like that. Like, my dad loves Shinedown. Loves it. He's a trucker. He listens to Shinedown, listens to radio rock in general. So Shinedown dropping a new album, my dad will be all over it. Yeah, their older stuff, original stuff when they first came out, obviously much better, but yeah, that's a band also that my dad likes that I'm just like, I got into them a little bit. Again, I never bought their album. Never bought their music, never bought their stuff, never seen them in concert. I don't know. I was just never into it. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gents, I think it's time to go. I think it's time to like tidy up and go to sleep and try not to be such a creep. And then when we can go to sleep, then we could maybe not have to peep or creep or peek or sleep or meep or deep. We'll go deep into the sleep. We'll make a peep while we sleep. I'll look like a creep while I sleep, but then I'll meep, maybe. Oh, fuck. I don't know what else to do with my life, so I just keep going and going. Night, night, buddy. Well, good night there, Kelly. Get some rest. Don't be such a third shifter if you can help it. It's just going to kill you faster. Third shift takes years off your life. It really does. We're not naturally nocturnal animals. We're really not. The nighttime feels like the right time. And it is. It really is. But the circadian rhythm does not like it. So we have to go with the frequencies of the actual planet. Laws of physics, in a way. Fuck. I don't want to wake up when everyone else wakes up. I fucking hate it. Because then everyone's awake. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Can I be awake when you guys aren't? That'd be great. Have a good night, Kelly. Catch up on the music. Or don't. It's always the same old shit. It's just kind of regurgitated. And,